Let's start. Okay. So, hi guys. This is Chris from DoraHacks. Very glad to have you guys today. Welcome to the Cronos Hackathon project demo session. Today we are very happy to have Leslie from Cronos, and also four amazing projects with us. They are DeFier, DigitalVerse, Cruzo, and Dojima Option Factory. So the Cronos Hackathon is a virtual hackathon that hosted by the Cronos and DoraHacks, which aims to encourage the developers to contribute ideas and early stage projects related to the DeFi, NFT, metaverse, Web3 topics to the Cronos ecosystem. And we're really looking forward to all the amazing new projects building on the Cronos networks. So without further ado, let's welcome the first project, the DeFier, to start. And remember, guys, if you have any questions during the session for those projects, please feel free to ask in the YouTube chat room. And David, feel free to start when you're ready.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen.
Cool.
Okay, hi everybody. I'm David from DeFier. As a validator, I saw a need to be able to compare my server to others to stay bonded and keep track of the overall health of the blockchain. On most chains, there's usually a dashboard for validators. However, on Cronos, there were none. So this is most likely due to the fact that there's no staking on validators on Cronos. But to support the blockchain, I feel it's important to know how all the validators are doing. I've seen how one misconfigured validator can cause slowness on the blockchain and cause other validators to miss blocks. This led to the creation of the DeFier dashboard. I'm going to walk you through a demo of it now. The main page is the validators view. By default, it only shows the validators in the active set. There's currently 26 validators on Cronos. So it shows the current block time, and block rate. The green dot above here shows that we're connected to the WebSocket service. This is used to push live updates to all browsers at once whenever a new block is created. This page lists useful information about each validator, which are all sortable for quick comparison. Some metrics include uptime, missed sign, and proposed blocks. You can see the number of times a validator has been jailed and when they first joined the network. Sorting by join age, we can see the last validator is Bison Trails, and they joined the network 48 days ago. Reversing the sort, you can see the first four validators are by CDC, and that was during Genesis. Latency is the time a validator takes to sign the block, since the first signer signed in milliseconds. There was a case where a validator's system time was not in sync, and we see high latency due to incorrect timestamps. Those issues have since been resolved after contacting the validators. The idea of latency between validators was shared by a member of Crow's Nest, and I've incorporated into this dashboard. So credit goes out to Crow's Nest. They're a great team and very active in the community. You can also star your favorite validator, and this will pin it to the top if I wasn't sorting. And you can see the claimable rewards right next to it. And you can also star multiple validators if you want to compare different ones. The logos are imported from Keybase. And when you click on a validator name, you can see more details. Here we can see the different addresses, public keys, initial wallet used to create the validator. You have general info, stats, and events. Currently, it's only tracking the create, join, leave, and slash events. I'll add more events in the future. DeFier also keeps daily snapshots, which can be compared against the current values. The snapshot values are superscript next to the current values. By default, it's set to 1 day change, so we can easily see how the validator stats have changed since then. Snapshots make it easy to see how each validator has changed over time. So here we can see Voyager 2 missed 14 blocks since 30 days ago, and 71 blocks in total since Genesis. I'm going to switch over to testnet. I want to show you what happens when a validator misses a block. So I'm just going to restart service on my test node. So once they miss a block, it will show the next 50 blocks until they have either signed 50 blocks in a row or gone to jail. Sometimes we see multiple validators missing the same block. This is all live data, and it's now easier to see there's a problem and respond quicker. This has been very useful during upgrades as well. Let's see how many blocks it takes until it starts signing again. This is after a restart. And you can hover over it to see the block height. Here it's starting to sign again. So it's all good. I'm going to switch back over to mainnet. So here's the sorry, it's hanging for some reason. Okay, I have a feeling there's switch back over to this testnet. Okay, I'm sorry for the delay. I seem to be having some performance problems on the server. I think there's a lot of users on there right now. But I wanted to show you the blocks page as well. It comes up. Okay, so on this view, you can see the number of blocks for the given time period. So by default, it's just the last day, but you can select a date range. And during that period, this grid is it's using the Slick Grid library, which is very fast and can handle millions of rows. You can filter and sort quickly to find anomalies such as the blocks that took the longest time. I'm sorry. Actually, I think it's a problem with my desktop here. Okay, I'm back. So you can also see the number of voting rounds, and you can sort by that. And you'll see these are the rounds that took an extra. These are the blocks that took an extra round of votes before committing the block. There was a case in the beginning where a block would always go to another round and take double the time to commit whenever a particular validator proposed it. And I contacted that validator and he found an issue with his timeout settings. So he resolved it and the chain runs a little bit faster now. So you can easily find the blocks with the most missing signatures. And then you can click on it to see who missed that block and who signed it. You can also click on this export button and it will download the data into CSV format. You can then open it in Excel and do additional analytics to find anomalies in the data. I plan on adding some useful graphs with this data in the future. And this is a work in progress, and I prioritize features based on community feedback. If you have any questions or suggestions, please contact me. That's it for the demo. And thank you, DoraHacks and Particle B for this hackathon event.
No worries, David. Yeah, I think this is like something that has been very useful, even for the case of crypto off-chain mainnet. I know that many of the community member has been using that, to select and pick the validator to delegate it to. Yeah. So so thanks very much for this wonderful project. And I think one of my questions that probably will be in terms of like hosting this dashboard, which part will be like the most critical and most challenging part for you?
Well, I guess it's challenging being the only developer for it right now. I have brought someone in, a friend actually from college, so he'll be joining me in this DeFier effort. So he'll be helping to support that.
Yeah, and then it's like back in the use case earlier, when crypto off-chain is doing the upgrade, we can have a very clear dashboard to see which validator has been upgraded, etc. So this is something that has been actually very useful for myself as well. And also, if I would like to do some like handy data analysis of the status of the blocks and also the performance of the validators, this is like some of those are very good data source as well. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I try to put as much useful information as possible into a single view, so you can easily find what you're looking for.
Yeah, right. And maybe a bit of like a rather technical question is like on the latency part. I think you give a brief idea of like how does it work. So is that like, well, just keep track of the proposer, the timestamp of the proposer, and then trying to see when the other validators provide the signature, and how or how does it work?
Yeah, so it first it checks the block for all the signatures, and it sorts it by the by timestamp of when they signed it. So the latency is between the first signer and then the current signer, or the validator that I'm comparing against.
Yeah, I can also see one of the very challenging part is like you just demonstrate that it's like happening in real time, which is very impressive. Once you shut down the testnet validator, you can show that, and you can see that on the dashboard straight away that the status of the validators and like which validator is missing the signature, which is the infrastructure part, the validator part is one of the very crucial part in terms of like the security and also the smoothness of the entire blockchain for both a crypto blockchain and also Cronos. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I got the idea basically because I come from a DevOps background, working in the NOC and developing tools for different companies. So this is something I felt was necessary for the health of the blockchain to be able to see everything at once.
Yeah, thank you very much, David. And Chris?
Yeah, thank you very much, David, for giving such a good presentation. We're going to move to the next project, which is DigitalVerse. Yeah, Anish, feel free to start.
Hi,
yeah, hi.
Give me a second. 1 second. Okay, I see. Yeah, you see my screen, right? It's okay.
Yep.
Yes,
yep.
I can see.
Nice. Okay. Greetings. My name is Panch Maxim, and I present the DigitalVerse team. I will start with a short description of our concept. First of all, let me explain to you what synthetic media is. It's a realistic transformation of audio and video using artificial intelligence. And at the moment, it is one of the fastest evolving technologies in the machine learning world. And most of you are probably familiar with this technology, but for the rest, I would like to show a short demo video.
Hi, greetings from the DigitalVerse team. My name is Liz, and I'm here to show you some AI magic. DigitalVerse is aiming to create the first regulated platform for creation, licensing, and sale of synthetic media. With the help of NFTs, we will legalize the world of AI-generated content.
Yeah. So this video was generated with our FaceSwap technology using the faces of different actors like Charlize Theron and Margot Robbie. And on one hand, this technology gives endless opportunities for video production industry. For example, with the help of synthetic media, the celebrity will be able to pronounce the text of commercial in all world's known languages. Or Brad Pitt, for example, will be the main star in some local Chinese commercial video without the need for real filming. And on the other hand, without proper regulation, this technology is a threat for businesses and individuals. Right now, there is a lot of content with celebrities' faces that were created without their knowing. And we believe that with the help of blockchain, this problem can be solved. And NFTs have a potential to regulate relationship between video producers and celebrities, while copywriting and data protection laws still cannot. And our solution is an NFT marketplace of digital faces with a platform for artificial intelligence video generation. With the help of AI, the user will be able to digitalize his face and sell the rights to use it in any video and confirm the originality of videos with his participation. And the video creators can choose any face from the marketplace and buy an NFT token that is linked to the generated video, and thus the video creators will be able to buy the right to use this face for synthetic video creation. And our first of its kind marketplace will provide the video creators with a regulated field to buy any face, any digital face, and actors, celebrities, and bloggers and other users will be able to get a passive income by placing their faces for sale on our platform. Let's discuss more technical details of how it works. And from the user aka celebrity perspective, it's pretty simple. You just upload a video with your face shooted from different angles. You will get your digital avatars, aka machine learning model. And after that, you can accept the offer to use your face in any video, and you will get commission from each deal. And from the company brand perspective, it's also pretty easy. You just choose a celebrity you want to see in your video. You upload original video to the platform. You generate a synthetic video, and you can buy an NFT linked to this generated video. And after you buy the NFT, you will get the video with the intellectual property rights. And that's it. Everything else is like machine learning magic. And we are using smart contracts for NFT creation and marketplace to handle the sales. We also are using IPFS to store all our media files. And for the video generation technology, we are using machine learning algorithms that are based on generative competitive technique. And we are using, right now, we have a demo with FaceFab technology, but we are also working on lip sync technology and also on voice cloning. We have a live demo. I will show you right now. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, it's our live demo. So we on this demo, you can log into our platform, upload a small video, like 5 to 10 seconds, choose a celebrity you want to see in this video, and get a synthetic video result in the form of synthetic video. And you also can mine an NFT representing your ownership of this generated video. Let me show you. Yeah, this is a link. I will also give you this link in the chat after the presentation, so you can also try it out. Yeah, after you log in to the platform, you will see a main dashboard. You can upload a video by clicking on this button. For the best result, please try to upload like 5 to 10 seconds video, preferably with yourself. So you can also upload like a long video, but it will take some time to get it prepared. So yeah, for the fastest and fast and best result, try to upload a small video with yourself. After you will upload a video, yeah, like this, it will appear in the dashboard below, in the table below. It will take some time for our platform to prepare it for face swap. Usually it's around 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, after the video will be ready, it will have a status ready for face swap. And yeah, you can, it's a previously uploaded video. You can go to the video details page. And yeah, after it will be ready, you can select some face that you want to use in this video. We have some prepared models for different celebrities. Yeah, the best model is from Tom Cruise. It's have the best results. We trained it a lot of time for machine learning algorithms. Yeah, but also there are some other celebrities like Tom Holland, Charlize Theron, Margot Robbie, Mr. Bean, and other. Yeah, so after the video is ready, you can select any face, click on submit button, and also after 2 or 3 minutes, the synthetic video will be generated, and it will appear in the table below. In this case, yes, I uploaded the video with myself. Yeah, it was a small video with myself. That's something, yeah. And there were generated results. You can also click on any of this video.
Hi guys.
Yeah, it was a Tom Cruise replacement. Yeah, and after this, you can also mine this video, create an NFT token that will be connected, that will be linked to this generated video. And after the NFT token, yeah, sorry, this my video, my uploaded video has been opened. Yeah. Yeah, after you can, as I said before, yes, you can mine this video and create an NFT token, and then transfer or sell this video for any brand or company. Yeah, after the NFT token will be created, there is also some information like transaction info and also the file link. It's a link to the JSON file that is used as metadata for smart contract for creating NFT. And there is also a link to uploaded video to the IPFS storage. Yeah, it's all pretty simple and basic. Yeah, and also there is will be a transaction details about your token. You can also check it out. Yeah, it's a token with ID 10 of DigitalVerse smart contract. Yeah, right now it's all in testnet, but we are working forward to deploy all of these to the mainnet. Yeah, I will tell you about our roadmap a little bit later. Yeah, of course, we have some market estimation. Maybe you will also have questions. We can answer this. Yeah, and now about our plans. Right now we are working with several bloggers.
Hi guys.
Oh, sorry, it's a video. Yeah, right now we are working with several bloggers where we want to create a digital avatars for them, and after that we will give them access to our platform so they can log into our platform, like create some video content for their channels, or maybe like face swap or lip sync. After we will test these first 2 bloggers and test the NFT copywriting mechanism and our generative algorithms, we will then give access to more people and digitalize more faces. After we will have some pool of digitalized faces, aka digital avatars, we will be able to create like the real marketplace for these digital faces. And at this moment, we will invite different video agencies, different brands that will be interested to buy some faces and use these faces in their commercials or maybe even in films. Yeah, so we are on the way to create like the first licensing and copywriting management platform using NFTs to enable these creators and video creators and celebrities to fairly sell and buy rights for AI-generated content. Yeah, and this is our key members. We cover both technical and business backgrounds. And I guess, yes, that's it. That's also our contacts, link to the website. We also have a Telegram bot. Yeah, I am happy to answer all your questions.
Yeah, wonderful project. I mean, it's like a very interesting use cases of NFT, and also mixed with this machine learning and also this face swapping ideas. Yeah, I think one of my very first question is in the case of like minting an NFT. Yeah, I can
Yes.
I can see that you showed it here. May I know a little bit about like what is like the content of the NFT, which is like the metadata of the NFT in particular?
Yeah, right now, yes, sorry, it's a JSON file. It contains like, first of all, yes, of course, the link to the generated video. And secondly, it will contain some meta information, because we see that we can use NFTs, first of all, for the legal agreements between video creators and celebrities, because right now, there is no such laws that will handle the synthetic media content, and everyone is like just can take any face, in theory, take any face and use it in some unlegal activities. If you know what I mean the deep fakes, like they're using the faces of celebrities, some bad stuffs. Yeah. We want to we will keep the all agreements of how these video creators can use the face of celebrity also in the metadata of smart contract. All this information will be minted and put it in the JSON file. But yeah, right now there is some basic information like the name of the video and description, and also the link to this video stored in IPFS storage. But in future, yeah, we want to integrate the agreements and all kind of relationship between video creators and celebrities. And yeah, I mean, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, and also I saw that in your slides that there was like one slide that you're talking about like the market share, like the entire market, and like
Yeah.
the size of the market as well. Yeah, I would like to know a little bit more about that. Is that yeah, I think it's on slide 9. Yeah, would you like to
Okay.
yeah say a few words on this? Yeah.
So our main focus is on video production industry, because we have made some research, and like video production today is a very expensive process that includes the rent of cameras, studios, and also the payment for the time and work of actors. And once some commercial or I don't know, film is filmed, yeah, it's very difficult to make some edits, and it's very expensive. And instead of shooting a new video with our platform and other stuff, we can like make it automatically, and for example, replace the face of actor and don't use the time of actor, and or for example, make a lip sync, use a lip sync technology, and make the visual effect that some celebrities can speak like Chinese or Japanese natively with the lip sync technology that will be connected with the audio track of this video. And yeah, we have estimated like the video production market. We are not trying to take all piece. All this market we will go for post-production process, and it's around I'm sorry, in our estimations around 7 billions of all the market, and yeah, we will like go for it for post-production part. But right now our strategy is first of all like to create a platform for bloggers and influencers, so they can like generate some content for their channels, for their TikToks and YouTube channels. And after this, we will scale our solution for everyone, and we will take first of all, yes, we will take the payment for creating a digital avatars. Also, we'll take some small amount of money for the generating the videos. So basically the workflow, you log in our platform, you create a digital avatar, it's machine learning that will train like 3 or 5 days. Then you can be able to use this model to generate some content, and we also will take some money for this. And then after we'll have a pool of these faces, we'll create a marketplace, and we will connect these video creators with the bloggers, and then we will take some commission fees from their deals. I don't know, for example, some local brand want to use some American actor, and yeah, but they don't want to hire him and make a real shooting, so they will connect on our platform and use his digital copy, and we will get a fee from each of these deal. And also, of course, it will be all these payments and merchant will be in the smart contracts. So all the fees and royalties that the celebrity will get will be in the smart contract. And when the video creators will buy like the rights to use this the face of some celebrity, it will automatically give the celebrity the fee. And yeah, I hope you get like the main idea. So we have several plans of how we'll be able to make money. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I think you also answered my next question is like, how do the original owners of the face, which is the celebrity or like any individual, could get a share from this? Of course, I also have some idea on this one. Is like it could potentially turns out to be certain kind of like KYC of like digital identity stuff that regular user would be able to use as well. So it just a thought. Well, let's see whether you have any ideas on this one as well.
Yeah. The KYC is interesting field because we also there is more like a security issues, because once you have some digital copy of some celebrity, and if you are using it, if you are a fraud and want to use it in a bad way, you can like go for the public videos, take a face of this person, create a digital avatar, and then go and I don't know, crack any KYC system, pretending that you're this person. And since it's all video confirmation, that's part of the KYC is the video confirmation process, when you need to like move your head left, right, and forward and down to check, so this video confirmation process can check that the person is real. By using this technology, you can easily crack it. I mean, in near future. And so my point that the KYC companies and the KYC staff is more concerned about security details, and they're more interested in the software that will check that this video is really made by this person and that it's not synthetically generated. So if we are talking about KYC, it's the best way to make some money is like to create some sort of software that will be check if these digital avatars that the video is real or not. So we got many offers about this one, I hope I answered your question, or you just meant something else. Sorry, I just speak so much.
No, that's all good. I mean, it's like I guess part of the question is like, well, I am not a celebrity, and then I would like to use your platform. So, well, nobody would buy my face to do the swapping. Nobody cares about my face. So, in that case, as for like regular users, it's like other than buy the faces of the celebrity and do the swap face thing, maybe for regular user they could still leverage your platform and do something else.
That's a good question. Yep. Mainly right now we're focused more on B2B cases, but B2C cases are also can be also useful for regular users because not okay. For regular users, it mostly, I think, will be a fun tech sector because once you have your digital avatars, you can like face swap your face for fun, or maybe I don't know, create your digital copy and in future make a DH technology, if you know what I mean. You can record yourself at this point when you're young, and after this you can DH yourself after some time. DH yourself using the young digital avatar. It's like some direction that we are also thinking about, but for regular users there will also be some use cases, that's for sure. And some companies and brands not always want to use some famous face and pay much money. They sometimes for brand they just want to use the regular persons, and maybe we also will be buying this data of regular persons that recorded themselves on the video, so that we can update our machine learning algorithms. So because we need data and we need to make it better, and
I was just imagining that if I got this like digital avatar and then I can use it and like later on in the metaverse.
Yeah, metaverse. That's correct. That's correct. You also can use it in some games. Like you have a digital avatar and you play in some game. And in future, not right now, but in future, we are working on real-time face replacement and lip synchronization. So you can like put your digital avatar in some game and maybe to wear some clothes. I don't know. There's in case of metaverse, there are a lot of possibilities that we are not maybe seeing right now, but in future, I mean, that's for sure will be something.
Yeah, right. And then I think one of the like the target for Cronos is like like building this blockchain, and then we trying to like get different project on board and some very interesting idea like your projects, and then to accelerate the adoption of blockchain, and also in the future that will be like gaming related, and also like the metaverse use cases as well. So yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll be very happy to cooperate, and yes.
You're right.
So
sorry, I've been like taking the air time, and then Chris, do you have any question for
No, I think, but I would say the whole project is pretty interesting, and I really like the whole idea of the project. Yeah, appreciate your presentation.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And we're gonna move to the third project to presenting today, which is Cruzo.
Okay, hello. How you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Dennis. Feel free to start.
Okay, so I share my screen. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, one moment.
Let's take it away. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So you see my presentation, yeah? The logo of the project.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cruzo, where emotions become NFTs. First of all, I would like to say thank you for the DoraHacks team for organizing this hackathon and opportunity to share our fantastic project with the crypto society. And also, I would like to say a big thank you to the Cronos team for high estimates and what we are doing, as well as what we give as support for developers for Web3 project. Together, we can create a history of blockchain. So before I start my presentation, let me, in a few words, introduce myself. My name is Denis Stepanov. I am 40 years old, married, have kids, Russian, but live in Thailand. I have almost 20 years professional experience in sales, marketing, digital products development. I worked in many international companies, in different positions like sales, a marketing director, head of mobile, e-commerce director, and others. So, and now I want to create something unique, something special for the whole world and for the blockchain especially. And our presentation will be divided into two parts. The first part I say about idea, the project in general, and the second part is the live demo, which will be made by my co-founder, our co-founder and technical director Roman. So hope you enjoy time with Cruzo. So let's go. So what are we doing? We're doing a first crypto NFT greeting cards marketplace, and our mission is mass adoption of NFT through the greeting cards. Is what most people know and understand. We will become a global player for that market, available in every country. Less competition, more profit. If you're familiar with the NFT market, the competition is huge. Most known marketplace for everything OpenSea has 1 million of artworks. If you do something specific, a niche, you will be lost among others. So the Cruzo is the niche marketplace only for greeting cards. Greetings are high demand product and creators can sell their artworks on daily basis. And what does it mean? More sales, more profit for marketplace, and of course for the chains and protocols, more commission. New hype on greetings and how it's possible. We want to do it by providing a new format of greetings as vertical 3D or 2D animated video. We can call it like greeting stories. And this is our most ambitious goal for that project. And when we succeed, we can be a game changer for that market. I mean, for the greetings. And of course, ecology, care of our planet. We care about the planet by moving greeting card into NFT digital assets. No paper, no paint, no CO2. And humanity already moved many things into the digital, and we want to do same with the greeting card. And about our organization, we built a DAO, decentralized autonomic organization, the organization of future, where we want to implement sociocracy, also call it dynamic governance. Thanks to the blockchain, Cruzo can be a fully community-driven project based on ESG principles. You know that principles is very popular on estimation, or when the investor estimate a company, they look what about ESG and company, environment, society, and governance. And we also include our own charity program where we donate on selected project part of our net profit. So why greetings? It's a fact there is no NFT greeting card marketplace. So we will be a number one. Greeting cards market, Web 2.0 is already formed. Many companies make $1 billion on greetings. Greetings are always actual and in demand. Everybody on earth has a birthday, personal events, national or religious, professional holidays, or sometimes we can express our emotions through the greeting cards like good morning, honey, I love you, I miss you, good night, and so on and so on, be strong. So emotions, it's what all marketers hunting for emotions. Greeting cards is suitable for all gender and age, and it's really funny. It's really funny that it's always positive emotion. So what about the market and competitors? As I told above, the market is already formed, and it. If we look on Data Intel Analytics Agency, the graph, The forecast for the next years is really promising. It could be near the $40 billion revenue for the whole market. Of course, it includes paper cards, but looking on trend, everything goes to digital, and probably after 10 years, all greetings will be digital. And if we take only 10% from that market, we succeed because it's a revenue of $2 billion. If you look on the top 10 US companies working on that market, they all make $1 million and some of them $1 billion already. And looking on market share, most advanced market for that product is United States and Europe, and for us, US is market is the primary market for the start, for the beginning. So who's our users, customers? First of all, it's seekers who they are looking for greetings on daily. They look at attractive content for share, for let's say express her emotion, how they can express emotions and make someone happy. The second is creators. They're looking for opportunity to sell her artworks on a daily basis. And by the way, we have a big plan for the development of the creators community inside the project, where they can decide everything by voting regarding distributor content on the marketplace, to whom we can invite as the community members, and even earn extra tokens by doing some activities. Of course, collectors, they are looking for good long-term investment in NFT, and the greeting card could be an option. Why not? Resellers, it's a group of people who would like to do online business with the greetings, and we can give them that option too. So you can buy some greetings from the creator and resell it, make money on our marketplace. And businesses, of course, businesses B2B, they always need a powerful and original content for communications, and greetings are cool, so they can use it. What about the content, the product, what we want to present to the market? We are redesign greetings. As I told you above, we have a super ambitious goal to become a game changer for the greeting card market. The evolution of greetings are paper, picture after the internet rise, flash animation after flash rise, video after YouTube, and so on. And now it could be a NFT greeting stories. So greetings released as a greeting story and have a NFT token as the proof of ownership. It could be a vertical mobile first, of course, for smartphone, 2D or 3D animated video format suitable for TikTok, Instagram, Facebook stories. Duration up to 1 minute for reels or for stories. With any content like birthday wishes, weddings, some motivation, come on, or daily wishes, anything what the creators can create and animate, do in a attractive way. For example, they also can be made by celebrities or influencers. Okay, of course, not by them personally, but representing the, for example, season greetings from Elon Musk, the spaceship, or Tesla, some funny stuff as he did always. So why not? Or Kim Kardashian or Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, have an own collection of greetings for her fans. It's really awesome. It's really awesome. And about the blockchain, we plan to release a multi-chain support and of course gas-free options. But we're also considering to have an algorithm calculating the fair price of item on the secondary market because at this moment there is a disbalance. Sometimes NFT cost millions, some NFTs cost a penny, and we want to find a solution how to make a fair price. It could be based on likes or shares or some other interaction with the content. So the algorithm calculating and gives the real price, the value of the existing card. This is the use case. There is a block schema for the use case. For example, one day Ronaldo decided to release his own greetings as NFT, and all money after auction he sent for charity. And of course he can sell these greetings on Cruzo. He created greetings. Greetings become NFT. He can sell to collector, reseller, business, but the catalog from store, user can buy his NFT on auction or purchase. He can put on the own wallet or send to the wallet of recipient. But he also can just buy for himself to make a fun or like a collector and just share in social media with his friends. And what is the very interesting things in the digital greetings? If you have a paper, you put it on the table and you on a paper on the folder, sorry, somewhere. But the digital, you can resell it if you don't need it or you need the extra money. You can resell it if it's popular or valuable greeting. So about our business model. Our business model is a commission marketplace, and on the stage one, we want work with the blockchain community because it's easy to start. They support a lot. Such a project work made on blockchain, and we want to provide them for collectors and for creators and options so they can mint, buy, sell, and give. And our commission will be at 3%. So later, when the product will be ready and test enough, we can move to the stage 2 where we implement, and 3 of course, where we implement some features, tools for businesses, for resellers, for users, like pro accounts. We can have a launchpad for the creators. We have airdrops and so on. So, and for the users, we can implement IE event management system so they can easily. The aim of that IE event manager is to help and reduce time on search greetings. And also the businesses can do a promotion inside the platform of NFTs released in greetings. So if we talk about the growth drivers, many ways how we can grow, direct traffic, sale, and so on, but our most available channels is the community creation and collaboration with the influencers and celebrities. And the growth plan and let's say a milestone for us is this year we want to release a web application starting from MVP to the real product. Sorry. Also, we want to release an IDO and build a community of users, community of creators. Second year will be mobile application wallet. Why not? Because we have a mass adoption plan and simple people who is not familiar with the blockchain and cryptocurrency NFT, they can create a wallet inside the website and easily communicate, interact with the NFTs. Later, B2B accounts, of course, Launchpad. So the fourth year is the IE event planner, because we till that time we collect enough content and users, so it's enough to build the IE inside the platform. And the 5 years, so it's a 5 years plan, let's say. And the 5 year on the 5 year, we plan present in all countries, all languages, all countries, and connect to metaverse. By the way, why not having an open virtual shop for the greeting cards where the people can come and buy greetings and so on. So in the metaverse. So our development MVP development grant fund request, we are looking for a grant $700 US. By the way, the part of this money, thanks to Cronos, already covered. And money will be spent on product development, salaries, prepare of marketing materials, but most is for paid for creators to produce the first amount of content. So other creators can see what exactly content we want to share on our platform. And our core team, we are 3 here. Me as a founder, Roman, our technical director and co-founder, is very experienced in, he's full stack developer, he know everything, very experienced professional in development, team leader. And Christopher Tyrrell, the new in our team, he's a fan of greetings. He have an own website in the US, and he joined us to help grow business in US market. He has many contacts with investors, with NFTs, designers. So we believe in a huge success very soon. Thank you very much. You can contact us through DoraHacks or email on the slide. And now I want to give a word to Roman. He will give you a short demo of product. Thank you very much. Roman? Roman is here.
Thank you very much, Dennis, for the presentation. Yeah, definitely like the idea.
Is Dennis going to give us a demo on this? Is that?
Oh,
Roman, we need to connect Roman, our technical director. He will show a demo of the. He's in the waiting room. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello, guys. Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Roman.
Okay, great. Hello. So my name is Roman. Yeah, thanks, Dennis, for presenting me. So I'm like 30 years old, and I'm also Russian. I'll just say a few words about myself before we start with the demo. So within the last 10 years, I had a chance to work on more than like 50 web and mobile projects. So yeah, I'm really experienced person in building different apps and business process automation, etc. And now I'm getting also into blockchain and Web3 technologies as they become more and more popular, and I believe that it's the future. So yeah, I'm busy right now. So I represent CTO role in Cruzo team, and today I'm here to show you a quick demo of our Cruzo cards prototype. So let me try to share the screen now. Okay, just let me know if you can see my screen now.
We can see that. Yeah, wonderful.
Okay, great. Yeah, so let me start obviously from the home page. This is the Cruzo page. So the first thing user sees is this greeting cards slider. Important thing is that user don't have to go deep to search to find some content. User can just see it right after opening the page and can look around left and right and find some content he or she likes to buy it or to sell it. What we also have on the home page is some additional blocks to like popular sellers, for example, or some hot collections, or if user wants to use some filtering or sorting options, he can go deeper to the discover mode. Now, to see more functions, let me log in through the wallet. For the moment, we have support for MetaMask and Taurus wallets, so I'm going to use my MetaMask wallet. Hope you can see it as well. Yeah, so I'm connected now. You can see my profile. I can go to the profile page where I will also see the greeting cards. For example, this one is on sale. You already saw it on the homepage. I could also have some more content here. For example, if I edit the card but not put it on sale, or if I bought something, I would be able to find it on the owned tab. Also the create tab for the content which I added by myself. You can also see some brief information about my profile, like name, address, avatar, and so on. Yeah, now let's go to the upload function to add a new greeting card. So I will select, let's say, this one. So I can pick some picture from my computer. I can add a name, let's say Happy Easter, whatever. Some description goes here. Okay, good. Now we want to support multiple blockchain technologies. At the moment, we have like more or less full support for the Ethereum, but yeah, we are also working on integrating of Cronos network. We already deployed a contract to the testnet, and now we are in process of adding multi-chain support to our platform and supporting Cronos functionality. Yeah, but yeah, for the moment, I will just show you the demo with Ethereum, but you can think of that it will work the same way with the Cronos or any other blockchain we will support. So you can put a number of copies because we are talking about cards, right? So this means that it can be a unique card, for example, just one edition, or it can be like 100. So it's up to the author of content to decide how much copies he wants to create. Now we have an option to put it on sale instantly, which makes it easier for users. Now we can set the price for sale. Okay, I'm not going to change it. And also a sale amount. Let's say we want to sell all of them. All right, now let me try to create it. So we are using IPFS storage to store all of the data. So now the image should be uploading. Okay, looks good. Metadata is also uploaded. Great. And now we need to sign transaction, of course. And next is for creating a sell order. I will also sign it. Okay. Okay, fantastic. So looks like it worked. Now let's go to the home page and see if we get our card here. Okay, I can already see the name, and yeah, I think it takes just some time for the image to be loaded from IPFS and cached. Yeah, I think we will optimize it in future, of course. Yeah, you can see actually many things even in this demo, which could be enhanced. But yeah, we are under heavy development right now, so no worries about that. And yeah, after some seconds, you can see the image is loaded. Old ones are also here. Yeah, as the next step, you can actually do two things as a content like viewer or consumer. You can either buy this card, for example, if you want to have a collection of them, or you can give a gift, like send this card to any other address, any other user you want to congratulate with this card. So yeah, this is the main flows. Yeah. I'm not going to show it right now because yeah, I don't want to go too deep into the product, and we also not ready yet with these functions. But yeah, we'll work on it really soon and really hopefully release it. Yeah. Well, I think that's it for the demo. Thanks for having me today, and I'll be glad to answer any technical questions you may have. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Roman and Dennis. Yeah, I think it's like even though well in some sense I still sort of prefer physical greeting cards. Yeah, but in general, I mean in the future this is gonna be like digital for sure. Yeah. And yeah, as like I was like reading the I was like having a look of the presentation, and then every single time I think about greeting cards is I would think about like Joaquin Phoenix in the movie Her, which is like he plays a role of the creator of greeting cards, and which also reminds me of like some of the potential function in the future of your project could be like customized greeting cards. So potentially the creator could take like orders from the customers, well with like they would provide like special context to the greeting card so that they have like a more like personal or like customized greeting cards as well. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, we are the same thinking.
Yeah, we believe this too. Thank you.
Yeah, and any sort of question from, let me see, from Chris or from the
Yeah, I don't have any questions, but I just want to say I believe I hosted the Dennis for once before. I believe I forgot which one, but
Yeah.
should be in Polygon.
Polygon.
Yeah, Polygon. And right now it's pretty very happy to see how you guys achieve today's progress. Yeah. Pretty proud of you guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
I guess yeah, no problem. And thank you, Roman, for showing the for showing the project demo. Yeah, I guess we will move to the next project if we don't have more questions. Yeah, Vision Robot, are you ready?
Yeah, all good. Just share my screen. Cool. All right. So basically, our project is Dojima Finance. The idea is we're building a bunch of permissionless factory contracts, which will allow Oracle-less financial agreements, and they'll basically allow lending/options to be done on really any asset on the blockchain. For a bit of background, we already have an existing project, which is a single asset yield optimizer, which kind of basically was the reason that we wanted to build these option contracts. So we use our own kind of custom strategy to generate yield for those single asset vaults, but it's like somewhat complex, a bit more risky than other single asset projects. So we wanted to build something that can actually ensure these vaults and then serve like just other general functions within the DeFi space. Yeah, so just to start off, in terms of the contracts, we basically have this simple loan structure. Instead of like in most of DeFi, most lending and borrowing is kind of done through the use of collateral, and it's kind of variable interest rates. You potentially need to be over collateralized, etc. But instead, we decided to build this structure which acts more like a mortgage. So when you go to the bank, you like, I want to take out this loan, I'll repay it within 12 months. This is my collateral, etc. So it can do two things with that. Just any asset can be used as collateral. It doesn't actually need to be kind of have an oracle be kind of a well-established asset. It's just up to the lender and borrower to agree. And we can also do other cool things like take NFTs as collateral for these loan agreements. So yeah, I guess like there was a bunch of NFT related projects just then. They could potentially be used as collateral to take out a loan from someone, or if there's NFTs like linked to real world assets, they could also be used to take out loans. But yeah, that's kind of the very simple stuff, but we figured we can actually extend this loan architecture to start actually building derivatives. So actually have options, which basically allows the holder of the option the right to complete some swap. So swap asset A for asset B at kind of some pretty good price. Yeah, which kind of has a bunch of different use cases from like insurance to hedging, etc. But I guess like the other interesting thing is with these option contracts, what we've built into the underlying logic is for these lending and options, this collateral gets locked in escrow. But that kind of, if it's say locked in there for 2 months, there's potentially like lost opportunities to generate yield. So we can actually have it so that this kind of these funds that are locked in escrow can actually be deployed to some single asset vault, whether it's our own vaults or your own vault, being like the most kind of established single asset vaults in DeFi. But we can basically just generate yield on these funds that are being locked in escrow. Yeah, in terms of like the architecture of how these options are working, so there's basically a buyer. When you buy the option, you receive like a token. So that means that these options can be traded anywhere. And then that option would just say you have the right to swap. Say it could be something like you have the right to buy 1 Bitcoin at $45,000. So obviously you're not going to exercise it right now because the price is below that. But as the price goes up, say if the price went up to $60,000, you would exercise it. Then there's this underwriter. They're basically providing that underlying asset as collateral, generating some revenue from the sales of the option. And then, yeah, at expiry, they either receive the underlying asset or what was being swapped. Yeah, and then we're basically earning yield on that kind of collateral that's locked in escrow until the option expires. Yeah, so there's like a bunch of different use cases. So I'm sure anyone familiar with DeFi knows there's like a ton of different stable coins, and like there's always like some risk when you're using a new stable coin that the peg could be lost. So one thing that could be done is someone releases a new stable coin. They also back it with, say, a bunch of USDC, a more established stable coin, and actually sell users kind of the rights to swap. If the peg does get broken, the user's basically insured for 99% of the value. Yeah, and we can like deploy this USDC to some yield generating vault as well, to generate extra revenue at the same time. Yeah, and that's basically what's happened here. Yeah, another use case that we can do is we can actually guarantee like fixed interest rate or hedge against like loss of yield. So let's say you're in some product that's currently generating 30% yield, but you're not sure if that's sustainable over the long term. An option could be created to basically say, over 1 month, I want to lock in this guaranteed, let's say it's like 3% over 1 month or 36% annual rate. Yeah, we can basically like guarantee this through this option architecture as well, just by changing some of the underlying logic. Yeah, and then hedging against price movements. So that would be the case of you potentially have the right to swap 1,000 of token A for 2 USDC. So depending on like how the price moves, you can either buy it or not buy it, and actually exercise that option. Yeah, and then the fourth use case is actually the main one for us is providing insurance on vaults. So for those kind of not too familiar with like how these single asset vaults work, let's say if you were to deposit in, let's say you were to deposit say $1,000 into this USDC vault, you'll receive another token which is your receipt token. So you would receive 1,000 receipt tokens, and then initially you can swap 1 for 1, but then over time, as this earns yield, you can swap it, say 1,000 of these receipt tokens for $1,010. But then there's a risk that if this vault gets exploited, now you can potentially only swap one of your receipt tokens for only 100 USDC, because something just like completely failed. It's pretty common across DeFi that protocols get exploited for various reasons. So yeah, you can actually say that you can always swap this kind of 1 receipt token for 1 USDC to actually ensure that vault. Yeah, and then a bunch of other use cases, just like simple escrow, insurance for like actual off-chain events, as kind of the link between what's happening on the kind of blockchain gets like more intertwined with like actual real world events, potentially providing insurance on the blockchain, and then actually using real world assets as collateral. So for example, if we like imagine a world where you can turn your house into like a NFT, and that's kind of legally binding, then you can potentially like take out a loan against your house with kind of this architecture. Yeah, just in terms of where we're at. So we have like all these contracts developed and tested internally. They're on some test nets, but yeah, basically we need to complete like an external audit before we deploy anything. From our experience with kind of this RoboVault, we had like a near close encounter with like potentially like an exploit happening, which would have lost like 50 million. So now we're like taking things very slowly, which I think is just like the right approach in DeFi. Like at the moment, you can see all these vaults are like at capacity because we've got TVL caps on them, and we'll take like a similar approach with Dojima, where we'll like slowly deploy MVP features which are permissioned, just using like our own protocol as the initial use case. And then as we kind of gain more and more confidence that everything is like secure with this architecture, start actually like turning into a full permissionless environment and actually like start partnering with other protocols to just kind of build additional products on top of this like underlying architecture, which is like aiming to replicate a lot of kind of traditional finance type agreements, which are currently not really existent in DeFi. Yeah, so just that's kind of a quick run through. These are kind of our different social media. So RoboVault is like our primary product at the moment. Dojima Finance will be like the second protocol handling all these loans and options. And yeah, that's myself. If anyone wants to follow. But yeah, that's the kind of high level, I guess. Any questions or?
Yeah, I think I can kick it off on the question part. Is I saw that like one part of the feature that we were covered by this DApp will be like putting collateral with like different any sort of assets. Yeah, so I would assume that it requires no Oracle, and it's more like a contract against like some other counterparties.
So with like the loans, the way like for example, if it's a loan on an NFT, it's just like essentially a peer-to-peer loan. So it could be like, okay, I have this NFT, I want to borrow $1,000 against it, and then that would go to like a marketplace. We don't actually have a UI at the moment. We just have the contract. So unfortunately can't show you anything there. But yeah, then basically anyone could look at that NFT and be like, oh, this guy wants to borrow $1,000 and repay it in 30 days at this interest rate. And then maybe someone will be willing to do it. So it's just like, instead of you going to 10 different banks and saying, I want this loan, you just like do it all kind of in this virtual marketplace.
Yeah, I think it's like one of the like other use case you also mentioned is like in the future probably the rental ownership, the rental lease or like the ownership of a property would become an NFT, and then I can see like some of these potential use cases here as well.
Yeah, I think as like obviously I think it's like going to be quite a long time before there's actually like legally binding agreements that can be represented on the blockchain. But yeah, if like that does happen where, okay, you own this, whatever it is, asset in the real world, the legal ownership can be represented by this NFT, then you can actually start to do a lot of really interesting things with kind of just like quite a simple architecture.
Yeah, and then I also see that like the idle funds, for example, you gave an example of like two different stable coins. It's like you want to hold a pack. and then so you put certain kind of like a deposit to pay to balance it out, and the idle funds would not just sit there. Instead of like sitting there, and you guys would have like plans to put it into like yuan or something.
Yeah, so I mean, we would either put it in like our own vaults or potentially like yuan. Most likely like just the lowest risk, because obviously the whole idea is that this collateral needs to be there if this kind of contract's executed. So obviously you wouldn't want to put it somewhere that's like potentially like risky, where there's some probability of a loss. So yeah, but we'd want to deploy it to like somewhere that it can actually be earning interest and not just be like sitting there wasted away. Because then that just generates like additional profitability for like every party.
Sure. Yeah. And also, I think it's like one of the use case you have mentioned. Let me think. It's like that the third one is something to do with like insurance, for like a certain kind of like price insurance, and then somehow it's like I got a feeling that insurance is like not something very popular in the DeFi industry for some reason. Is there any particular reason that you think it might be the reason?
I mean, I think it's just like not like well established at the moment. Like a lot of kind of crypto at the moment is very like speculative. But I mean, there's still it's also something that's very hard to like insure for like a very immature market, because it's like very hard to assess the risk. But our idea is, for example, us insuring our vaults, we'd use kind of our own protocol kind of funds to actually provide the insurance. So the idea is we are just like backing it ourselves to like show users, one, that we're comfortable like risking our own funds to like back it, and it's not necessarily like to generate additional profit, but it's more like to generate more trust from the user. And so, for example, you can extend the same thing to, if you're like selling tokens, you could also provide put options that allow the user to sell back their tokens to you if the price like drops. So you can actually like start to do like a lot of cool things and just like generate more trust overall, and allow like protocols to use this to generate more trust in their products.
Yeah, it's like instead of have this like huge like 25 like 50% of the total supply of the token locked it in somewhere for 4 years. Well, I think definitely the thing that you just mentioned is like maybe use part of the reserve grant to execute this like put option, etc., to provide this sort of kind of a support, and also provide more trust to the user of the protocol as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think that's the idea. Is a lot of what we see is like basically tools that are being used in like traditional finance by businesses already, and how can we like allow DAOs to use this to like make their overall product better and more trustworthy.
Yeah, right, totally. Yeah, I think it's also one of the reason that we working pretty hard on the Cronos side is like we want to speed up this adoption of a DeFi protocol to the general public. You can see that once you have like a better user interface, and also something that they start building the trust on the the DeFi protocol, there will be like a massive adoption to that. I think the potential is massive. It just it's totally up to us. It's like, how do we create this protocol without centralized party, and also how do we of course we can move some of the traditional finance product directly to the blockchain world, but other than that, we can there's a lot of opportunities that we can explore in the decentralized world as well. Yeah. Thank you very much, DJ Robot. You.
Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Yeah. So, Chris, do you have any question also?
No. I just feel like the whole mechanism designed by the Dojima is pretty interesting and pretty very innovative. And I really looking forward to the the next step of the project. Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
All right. I think it's also, I think this pretty much, well, Chris, we got 4 projects to present today, right?
Yeah. That will be it for today. Everyone has presented already.
And I think, well, yeah, I mean, since like we started hosting this hackathon back in September, I think it's like August or like September last year, and then so there's like quite a lot of work and also working together with DoraHacks as well. And then at the end of the day, we have like 62 submissions from different directions, you know, DeFi, gaming related, and also Web3 related projects. So yeah, I think we're pretty happy with that. And then we also, you know, announced that the result, and we did other 2 like demo section in this week as well. So of course, well, this will put like a first stop to the, you know, the Cronos Hackathon, but I think in the future probably we will see even more hackathons, like and also some other events that would drive this community engagement as well. So we were definitely feeling pretty excited about it. And other than that, we also have this grant project that would support some early project in early phases. So if you one of the if you're listening to this and then you would like to, you know, promote your project and also get some support from the Cronos team, feel free to go to the website, the Cronos website, and there will be a page that you can apply for this Cronos grant as well. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It is also an honor for the DoraHacks to support Cronos' first virtual hackathon. We believe that the future will be a multi-chain, and Cronos absolutely has a huge potential to boost in the next few years. And as a long-term player, we believe that it will be like very strong partnerships between Cronos and DoraHacks, and we will be very happy to keep support you guys in the future. Yeah.
And also, well, big thanks to like everyone here, and also all those like DApps submission to the hackathon as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I would say thank you very much for joining us today. All 4 amazing projects, and also Leslie to join us. And also, I want to thank all the audience to join us as well. I believe the whole session is pretty interesting, and there are some very useful and insightful information during the whole session. And yeah, I guess that will be it for today. If you haven't followed us on YouTube, please do that so you won't miss out any of the similar events in the future. And also, if you are interested in the Cronos, interested in the projects that participated today, feel free to find their informations through HackerLink or engage with them in their community. And I hope you guys doing great today and in the future as well. Thank you for joining us today again. See you soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See ya.
Thank you.